Hello and welcome back to my channel, Topia Realty Life in Alaska. My name is Kaylee Bowen and I am with Valley Market Real Estate. Today I am showing you guys this new land listing, basically between Palmer and Sutton. It's only 9.2 miles from Palmer, so about 11-minute commute, but also super close to Sutton, Sutton Elementary School. Very convenient for those who want to live rurally but then need to commute into town for work. So I cannot wait to show you guys around. I think that this property holds a ton of potential for someone looking for quite a bit of acreage. This place is 21.66 acres. And it seems to have great southern exposure and amazing soil that I am totally jealous of, because at my current property I have to have raised beds, but here it looks like you could grow right in the ground, which is absolutely amazing, and you would be able to produce plenty of food for whatever livestock that you look to have here. There's a lot of varying topography, so I think that you could carve out some really amazing places for some good home sites with incredible views, a barn, pasture, garden spaces, whatever you want, and then you got trails right nearby. So stay tuned and we'll take a look. All right, so here's the driveway coming off the highway. Now, there are two access points to this property, so you could pick which end that you would prefer to be on. This is just a little pen. The seller has had pigs and goats here and commented that there is so much here for the animals to eat. He hasn't had to feed them all summer. But I just wanted you guys to check out. There is some great soil and everything here to be able to grow in the ground, which I'm just totally in awe of, because my property has gravel, so it's definitely a selling point. Now, this is one of the sheds that is going to be left on the property. So just a cool little storage spot while someone's moving or building out here. And then here is where the 100-foot well is with the hand pump. We'll go take a closer look at it. All right, and then we're kind of looking on a cleared spot that I'm guessing someone previously had picked out as a possible build site. And then we have another shed out there that is also staying with the property. Now, at this eastern corner up here, we can go take a look at that real quick. There is a borough spot of land that shares a corner that has, I guess, river access and a ton of trails that people take horses out on. So that's just a walking distance from here. Very, very short walking distance. Oh, hello, goat. Are you gonna say hi to everyone? All right, so right over this hill is where that corner line is. So this path is cleared almost to the corner, and so it would just need to be finished to get access to that borough property where the trails are, which is pretty awesome if you have ATVs or want to have horses out here to have trails at your disposal. All right, so the corner, you can see this is where the trail ends, but the corner's just right over there. And so it's not very far to go at all. So we're currently more on the south side of the property, and the power pole is on the north side. The seller got quoted from an outside company, not the power company, that bringing the power over to this current build site location would be between $2,000 and $5,000. So the reason why it hasn't been done is because they weren't sure if they were going to pick a different place to put up the house, considering that there are so many awesome locations on this current property for a home with really great mountain views, and they wanted to utilize that. All right, and you can see how this would make one amazing pasture. It is so lush. I'm sure during the height of the season, this was spectacular. I know the grass here will grow taller than I am. We are at the end of summer now. Termination dust actually hit the mountains yesterday, which marks the end of summer. We are now officially going into winter. But I tell you guys, fall in Alaska is absolutely breathtaking. Just scared off the pigs. We are walking to an old little hunting cabin that I figured you guys would enjoy seeing. Hi, piggies. Hi, guys. Aren't they just adorable? Now, you can do a lot with 21 acres. Like, that is a lot of room to spread out and call your own. So I just thought that this building was so cute. So a lot of people think that you need flat land for farming, and I mean, I guess depending on what kind of farming you're doing, but for the most part for homesteading, that just definitely is not the case. A lot of livestock do really well with some variation and, you know, hills and things like that. And unless you're doing big row crops and stuff, it's just not needed. There's plenty of level spots here to have a really good garden space, really good building pad for a barn. And pasture does not need to be level. And even if you wanted to garden on a hill, I mean, there are so many things like terrace gardens and different things like that that you can utilize. And I personally, I live on not flat ground, and I really like it for drainage purposes. So in Alaska, you know, it's really common to find just shy of an acre lot. And most of the time, you know, equestrian properties, you know, are considered like 2 acres. Even finding 5 acres is not that easy or common. And so to find, you know, over 21 acres that, you know, is not especially all bog or anything like that, like I would consider this very, very usable land. It's hard to do. It is not as common as people think that it is. And the reason behind that is less than 1% of Alaska is privately owned. So all of these people that live here have to fit, you know, in that less than 1%. And what happens is people keep subdividing and the lots get smaller, and you're just left with less and less acreage that's out there for the taking. So one thing too that I really like about this property is the mature trees. For Alaska standards, like in the valley, these are fairly big trees, which is great if you want to mill your own lumber and also to meet firewood needs. I mean, I can't get enough of this place. My mind's going crazy with all the potential. Now, unfortunately, this is a very cloudy, rainy day, so we are not gonna have the clarity to see the mountains. If we get a really nice day, I promise I will come back out and see if we can get some of those mountain views, especially up on, you know, the hills and everything. So hopefully we can get a little bit better look at that. But I mean, the mountain views in this area are just totally stunning. This is near the Matanuska River, so you're going to be looking at the Chugach and the Talkeetna Range. So we're kind of sandwiched between 2 ranges, which is absolutely breathtaking. People just take this drive just because of how beautiful it is. And one thing too I'd like to mention, so Palmer area can be known for, you know, high winds and everything. And on this property, because of the varying levels and the fact that it's not right on the river, the wind should not be as bad. The seller told me, you know, it didn't seem that bad compared to other places. So that's really awesome news. I mean, it just kind of seems to go on forever, doesn't it? And also from my time walking the property, there is tons of wild foraging. I've seen Obviously rose hips, chaga, mushrooms, all your wild edible kind of, you know, typical stuff that you would see. That's, you know, really common for this area. Wild raspberries. Oh look, the pigs have followed. Hi guys, what are you up to? Aren't you guys the best little videoing companions? Now you guys, there is way more land here than we have time to look at or walk for this video. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of the potential and the vast space that would be at your disposal on this property. And hopefully, like I said, we'll do a round 2 video on a little bit of a nicer day, but we have just had nothing but downpours lately. So it has just been one rainy, wet end to the summer. Thank you guys so much for watching this property tour with me today. I was so excited to share this one with you guys because, man, does this place hold so much potential. I mean, 21.66 acres of amazing soil, mature trees, and just lush foliage. I'm stoked on this one. I'm sure someone will see the vision and make something super incredible with this property. So if you guys have any questions, you know, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to help. And thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.